Oh, there's a fence there. Hello, fence. Hello, wall. How did things go for you today? So anyway. Hi, I'm Patrick, and in this video I'm here on a cold, rainy day in Skellefteå, where I've just picked up concrete beams headed for Umea. And I'm trying out a truck that I haven't drove before. It's the MAN TGX-M or something like that. So let's get started. And I see one of my drivers just leveled up. That's nice. Part of the reason why I decided to try out the MAN was because, well, the S-Way just doesn't sway correctly. And by that I mean the S-Way just doesn't have the power to pull anything more than maybe a couple boxes of oranges or something. I was doing a convoy job the other night, and I was trying to keep up with the other driver, and couldn't quite get up to speed. And he was in a Volvo, one of the new Volvos, so it had a lot more power than the S-Way is capable of. You can't even get a 600 horse engine in the S-Way. And we got a train coming. And while this truck doesn't have the 770 horsepower engine that some trucks do, it at least has over 600 horses, and I'm hoping that is enough power to haul 50 tons of concrete. We're in a situation, and why is it not moving? There it goes. Okay, I don't know what that was about. For some reason it didn't want to move. Why is that white light flashing? I noticed that coming in. I don't know why the white light flashes. If it was saying go, then I would think it would be green. If it was saying caution, I would think. Forgot to use my left blinker to show that I was not turning at the first right. No, if it was trying to say caution, I would think it would be yellow or amber colored. So I don't know what that light meant. I'm pretty sure it didn't mean stop because that was red, and I am just not getting up to speed very fast. Okay, well, I hope I'm using the turn signals correctly now. Still don't know how to use a roundabout. But one of the viewers in the comments section was nice enough to give some tips about how they use them, at least in Northern Europe, I think. Well, sorry about the curb. Oh, definitely don't want to hit that fence. And oh, I have a wow. Anyway, I had my brake down as hard as I could get it. It just wasn't stopping. And when you've got a load this heavy, I guess that's pretty realistic. Even that stop, I was really pushing down on the brake. And what I need to do is someday take that brake pedal apart, and Logitech puts a little rubber stopper in there for some reason. I need to take that out. That way I will have the full range on that brake pedal. This should be interesting. I made it through without hitting any vehicles anyway. Although I'm pretty sure another curb got hit. But, making sure the concrete industry stays in business is kind of part of my job here, I guess, hauling concrete. And what I'm noticing is pulling this load is really a struggle for this truck. I'm not even up to 70. Well, I just hit 70. Well, now it's climbing pretty well. Pretty sure I put a 14-speed transmission automatic in this truck. Seems appropriate to be driving an MAN since the shifter knob that I have on my G29 shifter is a MAN style shifter knob, even though I'm using it in automatic mode right now. By using the brutal realistic weather mod from the Steam Workshop, which is really making it rainy and foggy. And overall, it does improve the weather, the look of the weather in both ATS and ETS2. There's one for both games. The only complaint I have is that it can be kind of hard on the frame rates. Okay, well, I was thinking about getting in the left lane to go around that slower truck, but I guess it got in the left lane so I could overtake it on the right, so. By the way, there's a question. In Europe, is it legal to overtake cars when you're in the right lane and the slower car for some reason is in the left? That's mainland Europe, not the UK. Because from everything I've looked up in the US, I always hear people say, don't pass on the right, don't pass on the right. And everything I've come up with says that don't pass on the right usually means like the emergency lane or the parking lane. Not when you have two lanes of traffic that are traveling in the same direction that you can't overtake a slower vehicle that happens to be in the left lane. And that's another thing. I know there are laws in a lot of states now that say the left lane is only for passing. And that is generally not the case for a lot of four-lane roads. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if there's a road that happens to be 4 lanes and there are houses, if it's not a limited access road, there are people who are going to be turning left that need to be in the left lane who aren't passing. But the destination's right up here around this corner, or roundabout. And I guess that means I need to be thinking of what I think about this MAN truck. And I would say, well, I think I'll be going back to the Stralis after I find out where to park. Oh. Well, that sounds like fun. Alright, well, first time trying to back up, I like that the mirror is kind of wide, and I left it, oh, well, that's going to be a problem. There's a trailer there. Okay. So I like that the mirror is kind of wide, and I left it in the default angle. I didn't move it. I did move the right side. Something I noticed though is there isn't a concave, convex, the little mirror. There's not one. And that wouldn't work in the US where we have to have, uh, well, semi trucks have to have 4 mirrors. Oh, there's a fence there. Hello, fence. Hello, wall. How did things go for you today? So anyway, backing up, not hitting the fence, not hitting that trailer, and hitting the parking space. That is what I want to hit, the parking space. And I think I will. Probably not perfectly. But maybe well enough. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Oh, made some progress towards a couple. I don't really think I made any progress there. But as far as the MAN truck, I would give it a, I don't know, a 6-7 out of 100. Barely a C. No, not even a C. A D. I give it a D. I don't rate it very well. I'm going back to the Stralis. But thanks for watching, and have a nice day.